All right, so in the pre-market, we can see clear rejections of 68.55 area. That is yesterday's session's highs. We rejected that 3 times in the pre-market. We have broken down below our 2 level. Point of control is at around 68.48. $100 EMA on the daily is also around 68.55. Alright, so we pulled back to the deviation band, reclaiming that immediately. Okay, so we're back in the value area. Trying to, yep, so we just swept through the point of control. Testing our 3 right now again for the 4th time. Mm-hmm. Nasdaq is trying to hold VWAP. Same goes for SPY. Alright, so we're attempting to hold our 2 level and the point of control. I'm gonna start drawing my orb. It's a little early, but I can always adjust it. Okay, so we did sweep the pre-market highs, and I'm interested to see if we're gonna reverse after taking the highs. I'm not seeing much aggressive orders coming in. So QQQ is leading the market right now, is at the highs, and SPY is still in the middle of the range. Delta is positive. There's a lot of buying there, but we're not moving higher. There's that discrepancy. Yeah, Nasdaq is definitely stronger. SPY is trying to, ES is trying to break above. Yeah, value area high, rejected that. If we close below R2, I'm going to try shorts early. Okay, that's a big candle. No entry yet. Okay. I'm gonna try shorts over here with the stop loss above that candle. We have rejected the VWAP deviation band. We are now testing yesterday's point of control. Okay. Extra aggressive selling, testing R1. I think we have room to go since we rejected the deviation band. We will gravitate towards the VWAP itself. All right, so yesterday's point of control held. Okay, we got 30 more seconds on that 20 more seconds on that candle, and then 2 more minutes on that 5-minute candle to close below the orb. We want to see a rejection over here of the orb. Let's see if we can reject the deviation band. I might need to give it a little more room here. This is very tight. And then the VWAP on SPY is right around this area, so we might try to test the VWAP also. Perfect. I like that rejection. Okay, we're not getting that follow through yet. All right, we're continuing to reject. All right, that's a nice push. I'd like to see a follow through here. So we are below yesterday's point of control, still in the value area of yesterday's session. I think we have room to go down and at least retest the VWAP or even the open, Asia's open session, which is 68.13. Nasdaq is still holding critical level, is above yesterday's. Is it above yesterday's highs? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this could be problematic. Okay, SPY is approaching 680 critical level. Well, it's really psychological level. I'm looking for that flush right here. And we're not getting it. Nasdaq held. Come on. I'm tightening. Let me see. I'm tightening the stop loss. Let's see the risk to reward here. Oops. The other way around. That's my entry. Stop loss. Nasdaq is not giving up. It's holding yesterday's highs. SPY is having strong support on 680. Okay, we retested R1 still. Okay, a lot of selling here. Let me get that flush. I need that push lower. If that candle gets absorbed, I'm gonna be out of here for almost. Yep. Not yet. Yeah, starting to look like a reversal. . Come on, give me that one extra flush below. Okay, perfect.
Target filled.
All right, I'm out.
Order filled.
Perfect, great. Fantastic trade, fantastic entry, great profit taking. And $350 per account. So that's $1,000 for the day. And we're done in the first 15 minutes. Perfect. Yeah, it starts to look like a reversal situation. Only aggressive selling into the VWAP got bought up. Now we have aggressive buying trying to step in, push this a little higher. Yeah, I think there's a room for a bounce to at least retest the point of control, back to point of control, back to the value area. So R1 is now holding. We're getting that bounce. SPY is still rejecting that critical 681.51. But all this aggressive buying right here, it's getting rewarded. Yeah, there's lots of aggressive buying here for sure. We just slightly rejected the deviation band, and then SPY has rejected its VWAP. We're back in underneath that zone. Okay. There might be another leg lower here. Problem is Nasdaq. Nasdaq is much stronger. $68.50, 680, 150. Okay, so we're attempting to make a higher low on a 1 minute, and let's see if that happens. I do like that hold of R1. I like that higher low on the 1 minute. And the Nasdaq is leading, it's now above VWAP. There might be another trade here to the upside. ES also held yesterday's point of control, 68.31. Another VWAP test on SPY. Nothing just yet. The safest trade would be if we hold VWAP, break above that level, that's 680, 150 level on SPY, break above that, retest it, and then look for longs. Yeah, nothing here yet. 68.30 again is holding yesterday's point of control. It is acting as a support here. It's a lot of positive delta for sure. Okay, another rejection of VWAP on SPY. Mhm. Okay, be right back. Okay, there's that push. We're back in the value area, testing point of control. Let's get a pullback. See if we can get a pullback. And a retest of either the upper deviation band or the bottom of the orb. The retest will also confirm the hold of VWAP on SPY. Nasdaq is pushing higher, breaking highs of the day, breaking the high of the day. Okay, so we're getting that pullback. We're seeing a hold of the deviation band. Nasdaq held the high of the day. I mean, it's looking okay, but I don't love the entry here at all. It's still a lower high on the 5 minutes. Yeah, that's concerning. So we rejected that point of control value area. We're back underneath the orb. I don't see anything I love right now. I think if we pop and reject right here, there may be another leg lower. Yeah, I don't love anything. The discrepancy on SPY and Nasdaq, it's a problem. Nasdaq is above VWAP, right in the middle of the range. SPY is underneath the VWAP. Yeah, it's now following Nasdaq. Okay, it's looking better now for play to the upside. We held these critical levels, pushed off of the lower orb. R2 is still a rejection area. I mean, I don't like the fact that the point of control is still above us. It's hard for me to take an entry, a long entry over here. Okay, so we're now pushing through the valley area with a lot of aggressive buying. That's nice. I'm gonna have to let this rip through the highs and come back and retest the top of the orb and R3, or if we get a pullback right now to R2 level and see a hold, that could be an entry. Early entry for the breakout to the upside. $68, $50, $55, that's not an easy level to break. And that's a 100 EMA on a daily. We can see it right now. getting a little bit of a sell-off, but we're holding yesterday's highs on SPY, and that's a value area on ES. No, that's actually a point of control. Okay, we're holding. I like the hold. I just don't love longing into the supply here. I need to see it break and then retest. I do like the aggressive orders coming in for the break. I like that. Yeah, an immediate rejection. I'm gonna wait a few more minutes, see if there's another trade here. If not, I'm gonna call it for today. Just one and done. I don't want to I don't want to try anything mediocre and give the profits back. A lot of aggressive buying still cannot break through that level. I mean, we are above the 100 EMA on a daily, so that's a good sign. Um, looks like these holds are valid. So Nasdaq is approaching 608, which is the supply. The supply area is very close. We might start to see more rejections on Nasdaq, and then SPY is lagging behind, so that could push us lower. Let's just wait and see. Okay, we just bounced off of the orb, broke through R3. It's okay. What's our next level? On ES. ES has room to go. ES got room to go. Can easily go to 68.75. So it's got 10 points at least. Yeah, I like that hold. I like the break over the R3. I'm still waiting for a solid pullback and retest. Okay, where's this level coming from? Let's see. So Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So that's Thursday's lows. We're approaching Thursday's lows on SPY, and that's also. Let me see what that is on. Well, Nasdaq is stronger. Yeah, I want to stay patient and still see if we can get a pullback to R3 before we continue higher. I mean, this thing is really pushing right now. Just launched off of R3 and it's not looking back. I'll clear this line here. Five, 87. Okay, so we're not getting that pullback yet. I want to see more of a controlled pullback. Back to 68.60 area, 55.60. Okay, we're not getting the pullback that I wanted, for sure. Yeah, this next candle, it might just push all the way up to 68.86. before we see any type of reversal. Yeah, we're approaching 68.86, which is yesterday's Asia's high, Asia session high. Yeah, lots of buying, aggressive buying on this at this level here. I mean, it's a tempting play to short this move, this push towards these highs, and try to catch a little reversal. Maybe I'll just do that with a very small position, just 3 contracts. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. It might work, it might